Vivek, I've always been mispronouncing his name, Vivek. It's Vivek, apparently. His statement about the Fulton County prosecutors posting the indictment before the grand jury voted on it. We got the statement right here. I'm not going to read it, but it was fantastic. I don't know why the other Republicans running for president against Trump have not figured this out yet. How to beat Trump. No one has yet, to be fair. Vivek's the closest, actually. How? What is Vivek doing? What is Vivek doing? People love Trump. They either love him or they love him because he is a grenade that someone will use to throw and destroy things they hate. The deep state, the swamp, DC, the elites, etc. So you either like Trump or you like the idea of Trump, right? So you can't run a primary campaign against Trump. There's just too many people that love Trump. So if you run a campaign against Trump, the best you're going to do is like 8%. Like that's the never Trumpers. That's like Chris Christie and Mike Pence supporters combined, like 8% or whatever it is, right? You're just fighting over scraps. The only way I see it to beat Donald Trump is to support Trump, ride his coattails for as long as you can, and then at the very end, maybe people will say something like, you know what? I may actually like this guy more. Yeah, I'll vote for him. Boom. And then maybe you can like at the last second, just sneak off and get him. That's it. Or something happens where he can't run and you're the guy waiting in the wings. That's it. You cannot attack Trump. He will destroy you and Trump's people will destroy you. You gotta support him and ride it to the end. And then worst case scenario, you get the VP nod or something like that. And Ron DeSantis could have done this. He could have done that because he and Don and Ron have had nice things to say about each other in the past. He could have kept praising Trump. The best DeSantis moment in his campaign so far, I think it was actually before the campaign even started, is when Trump was indicted in Florida for the classified documents. And DeSantis said something that was very strong. Said something like, Florida will not participate in extraditing Trump from Florida to Manhattan. We will not be a part of the weaponization and blah, 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 whatever. But it was a strong defense of Trump. DeSantis at best does stuff like, hey, Trump got indicted. What do you think? I'm against the weaponization of government. Like, okay, yeah, me too. But that's not defending Trump. And this is so counterintuitive for campaigns. I would never defend the guy I'm running against. Yeah, you got to throw all the old rule books out. Okay, none of the old rules apply when you're running against Donald Trump. Just ask Jeb. You cannot attack Trump because you will alienate Trump supporters and you will unleash a whirlwind against you. And this is what's happened. And the only guy who's figured this out is Vivek. Vivek is the only one who has been riding the Trump train and is the only one who actually flew to Miami. So this isn't just a passive thing that he tends to do. He is actively, this is my campaign strategy, is to actively support Donald J. Trump. I'm going to get on a campaign and fly to Miami and be the only presidential candidate there to support him. Not against the weaponization, but to support Trump. I think Vivek's got it figured out. We'll see how long he can ride those coattails.
What if you had your own spy? Would you use them to keep tabs on the most important events happening around the world? Update you on exactly what you needed to know each morning so you could be smarter, more prepared, ahead of the curve. Meet CIA veteran Mike Baker. Every day he'll be your personal intelligence officer, delivering insights and analysis once reserved for the President of the United States. The President's Daily Brief with Mike Baker. Get briefed. Stay ahead. Your briefings begin on September 5th.